It's results day. Okay, it's time for week 4 results. What have these past 4 weeks taught me? Well, I will share that and my results in just a few minutes. First, I want to introduce myself. I'm Darlene Taylor, the Recycled Mom. This is my Countdown to D's Day journey, and I want to welcome you. Don't forget to hit that like button to show your support. And if you subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon, you will be notified every time I upload a new video or go live. Okay, so each week I give a shout out to a commenter of the week, and this week the shout out goes to, that is the name of her YouTube channel. That is Robin, and Robin is on a weight loss journey as well, and her channel is full of inspiration, motivation, and lots of great recipes, so go check out her channel. All right, now on to the results. So this week, I weighed in this morning at 171.2. That is a 2.4 pound loss for the week, and everything else stayed the same. My chest is 41, my waist is 38, and my hip is 42. My hips, I have more than one. My hips are 42, so all of those stayed the same as last week. But since this is week 4, I am going to give a synopsis of what has happened this last month. So the total weight lost for the last 4 weeks is 10.8 pounds. I lost 1 inch total in my chest this last month. I lost 4 inches in my waist this last month, and I did not lose anything in my hips. There you have it, folks. We'll try to get some numbers on the board for my hips next month. Let's try to get those babies to, shrink. So if you're following me on this journey, what I am doing is intermittent fasting and a keto diet. I started week 1 with a 7-day juice fast. I believe that has kick-started my body into getting it prepared to eat healthy and clean and get ready to be a fat burning machine. And so I did that. That was in week 1 recap. If you want to go back and look at that video, I explain all about the 7-day juice fast and what it's like to juice for, a whole week, 5 times a day. So that's in the week 1 recap. But since then, I have been doing intermittent fasting and a keto lifestyle. I think what is working for me this time is that my fat macros are a little bit less than they were before. I think I was eating too much fat. I was consuming fat, it was burning that, and not actually burning my own fat. So what I've been finding is with intermittent fasting, I'm ending up in a calorie deficit, and I have had enough fat in my diet and protein to make it last from one meal to the next. So I'm really noticing that I'm eating about 2 meals, between 11 and, we usually eat dinner around 5:36. So I make sure that after 7 o'clock, I don't have anything at all. Except water. And then I will go till 11 o'clock is usually when I actually have a big meal. And I have a really big breakfast. I think yesterday's breakfast was 400 or 500 calories. So, but I'm not starving. I'm not hungry. I'm feeling that maybe this is where I'm going to kind of stay for a little while. And then I've been doing a plank challenge. And I'll tell you, the one that I did today, it was very hard. As soon as I got up and into the plank position, it was like I was shaking the whole time. So it's like, whee! Okay. When I was speaking of snacks, this week was very hard for me. I was dealing with cravings a lot this last week. So if I'm having cravings, something is not working well. And usually for me, I know that cravings, when I'm getting these cravings or feeling like I want to snack on something, it's usually because I'm going through something emotional or I'm tired. Let's just call it emotionally tired. What I found myself doing this last week is I found myself pacing a lot, and I would pace through the kitchen. Bad place to pace. So I would usually go for coffee. That's usually what I would do if I find myself kind of feeling snacky or something. I would go for coffee, but I'm not drinking caffeine. So So instead of brewing a cup of coffee, then I found myself looking in the refrigerator. And though there are keto safe things to eat in my refrigerator, I just did not want them. They didn't sound good. Maybe I didn't want to actually make the snack or whatever. I wanted what I would eat before. I wanted cookies. I wanted hot chocolate. I wanted popcorn, for instance. There was one night I really would have loved to have just had some popcorn, but I didn't want to ruin my progress that I've had so far. I'm on this road and I've got a nice pace going and I want to keep the pace. So I would just grab my water bottle or chew a piece of sugar-free gum loudly because I'm pouting and I'm kind of mad because I want cookies and popcorn. And I can't have it. Here's the thing about cravings. We all have them, right? We all have cravings. But we all spend so much time trying to get away from the craving or make the craving go away or to just avoid getting them. I don't want to get cravings because they're dangerous. But we all spend so much time trying to not get the craving. So we're focusing on the craving. But when you have a craving, just stop and then ask yourself, why do I want this popcorn right now? Why do I want this, fill in the blank here, right now? Why do I want this particular thing right now? Why am I craving this right now? Find the why. Ask yourself, do I need this right now? Do I need popcorn right now? Do I need cookies right now? Am I really hungry? Or is this just something I want? Am I really hungry? Or is there something else going on? And so by stopping and taking a moment to evaluate the whole craving thing that you're having, or why you're pacing in the kitchen, or why you keep looking in the refrigerator, we need to deal with the why, not necessarily trying to get rid of that craving and make that craving go away and, oh, I gotta go do something. The craving that you're feeling is just a result of something that's going on inside. We wanna fix the craving, but instead we should be working on what's causing the craving. So the craving is not the bad guy. The bad guy is there's something that's going on inside our minds, inside our hearts, and we want to fill that. We want to make it go away. So we'll try to find a pill to make a craving go away. We'll try to find something that's going to help with cravings, or even make sure that we try to balance our macros and all of these things to make sure we get enough protein or fat to carry us through. And all those that does help. That does help to make, the hunger part of it. But a lot of times the craving is it's something here mentally that we are dealing with. So we're either going to indulge in our craving and indulge a lot, or we're going to try to take something that's going to block that craving, when what we really need to be doing is digging down deep and finding out why this is happening. Why? So when we stop and evaluate and take some time to work on what is going on the inside, then our cravings will subside. We will have less cravings because we're taking care of whatever is going on in here. For me, it's an emotional thing. I'm very much an emotional eater. So when things are going on emotionally with me, in my life, I might get overwhelmed with something. For me, the biggest thing is sleep. And if I do not get enough sleep, I will binge just because I'm tired and I want something to feed my brain. And sometimes it's coffee, sometimes it's sugar. I want to give me some energy because I'm dragging. But when I'm getting sleep, then I will have enough energy and focus to be able to make better choices. I will be in a better mindset and a better mood when I get enough sleep, and that will all work together to help me make better choices and just not have a craving in general, because I will be in a healthy mindset. So back to my cravings. Did I get enough sleep? Did I eat enough? This is why tracking our food is so important, to make sure that we see what we're eating. I can look at my numbers at the end of the day and go, oh, well, maybe I'm having a problem because I'm not having enough protein. Maybe I'm cutting myself too short. Maybe I was cutting fat too short. Maybe if I have a little bit more fat, it will help carry me to the next thing, to the next meal. You see what I'm saying? And so we just have to look at everything all together. but pull it way back and say, okay, so let's pull it right back to the basics. For me, sleep is just the bottom thing. And when that is in check, then the rest of everything else falls in check. I will have more energy to deal with the emotional part of whatever it is I have to deal with during the day. I have 3 kids and I homeschool, so I stay at home with them all the time. So the next time you have a craving, be sad. And SAD is my little acronym, SAD, for stop, ask, and discover. When you find yourself having a craving, just stop. Stop the pacing, stop looking in the refrigerator or your pantry or your cabinets or whatever. Just stop. And then ask yourself, what is really going on? Do I need something right now? Am I hungry? Am I emotional? Am I upset about something? Am I mad about something? And that's the discovery part, is asking the questions about what's going on and then work on that. Okay, I hope that helps you. Okay, now it's time for fitness throughout the ages. And today we're going all the way back to 400 BC to the Greek physician Hippocrates. Hippocrates was known as the father of Western medicine. You may have heard of the Hippocratic Oath. He created the Hippocratic Oath, and he endorsed walking as man's best medicine. He said that the best prescription for well-being and longevity was walking. So don't discount walking. Walking is not a lame exercise at all. Walking is something that everybody can do. It is a lower intensity exercise. It's not a workout, and you don't have to work out heavy with cardio and all of that to lose weight. It's all about movement, okay? And especially for us women who are approaching, midlife and going through, we're perimenopause, menopause, walking is one of the best exercises because it's the least amount of stress you can put on your body. And when our bodies are stressed out with the hormones being out of balance, walking is very good. And it's something that you can do every day, and it leads to improved health. It's all about the movement and the quality of the movement. Walking has been proven to lead to an overall improved health. So there you have it. Hippocrates is the man. I hope you enjoyed today's weekly video recap of Countdown to D's Day. So I will catch you in my recap video next week, and until then, be kind to yourself.